Well, today we're gonna take a little ride and go to the Castle Dome Museum. One of two parts. Part 2 will be following after this video. Guided tour lined up, so we will catch you when we get there in 2 seconds. There's Castle Dome right there, that big dome on top of the rock mountain there, you see. We got about 5 miles and we will be there, and I'll get you back on and we will start our tour. Well, we are here at the Dome Museum or Mine. There's the entrance right there. Yeah, we'll take a ride in. We'll take a little walk in here and see what's going on.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, Jenny.
How you doing?
Good. Hi, I'm Robin. I talked to you
Yeah, Robin.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And Miss
I'm
Lucy.
How you
Nice
doing,
to
Louis?
meet you.
How you doing?
Good.
So, this is the office.
This is the office.
Oh, is that
Wow.
a camera?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything so
Yeah, it's
small.
the latest and greatest.
All right. Sure it is.
Yeah, it can follow track. It does. It sits there and just tracks you wherever you walk. Can I walk back here?
Yes, you can. Yes, you go right ahead.
Wow. Look at this, folks. This is neat. Well, look at her. Even an ATM. This is pretty nice. If you ever get a chance to stop out here, folks, you have to do it. It's a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of interesting stuff. Looks like this stuff here is for sale. Yeah. This must be your gift shop.
Yes, sir, it is.
Pretty handy. Pretty handy work.
Thank you.
Wow. Look at that ceiling. So I'm going to walk around here. Here's Adam's cabin. We'll take a little look in there. Yeah. Some of the old bottles. There's the old bed back there. The old bed, coffee cans. Keep in mind, folks, all this stuff came from the property, all but maybe some of the buildings, but all the contents came from the property, from the old Gulch mine, from the old mines town he collected. There's the bathrooms. You're going to see plates. You're going to see linens. You're going to see the glass in some of these buildings. The printing presses. It goes on and on. It all came from the old town. It's another one of them old hammers. Wow, huh? Look at some of these tools, some of these old cans that are in there for tobacco. Here's the hand drills that they used back in the day. Boy, they got a lot of stuff here. Old air hammers. Gunpowder boxes, pieces of it. Printing presses. Holy cow. The old typewriters. There's an old Remington typewriter. Amazing stuff in here, folks. Amazing stuff. The Silver Saloon. They were telling me that they got a piece of silver down there, a big silver chunk that's 70 pounds. And I didn't get back down far enough to see it because we were in kind of a hurry because the next group was coming out. But here's a bunch of quartz, big quartz rocks, silver and lead in it. Wow. Neat. Really neat. Really neat stuff in here. You guys like history? Man, if you like history, this is they got a lot of history here. And it's not so much the buildings here in this area, but it's the stuff that's in the buildings that is the main part of the history on this section. You know? And here we got another building. We're gonna walk in there. Bunch of old Coke bottles. Are you kidding me? Popcorn machine. Oh, they got pop here. Snacks. That's some of the old tins that they used on the printing press. That's in there. Wow. Here's an old well digger. Big well digger machine. Holy cow, this town is big. They've created quite the establishment here. Playhouses. And some of these buildings were rescued. They were going to take and demolish them. And he rescued them and brought them in here and kind of set them all up. But there's another part of this park that has all the original buildings, and I'm not sure if we're gonna get back that far or not. This is a big establishment, real big establishment. Here's an old house. You can hear the floor creaking. You can see right through it, the walls. But there's an old bed. They got covered up with plastic. St. Bruce sewing machine. A lot of antiques that are worth a lot of money. They were telling me in the office there what some of that stuff is worth. There's that quartz rock down, or that colored rock down there that unfortunately I lost, and they're going to try to get it to me. I lost that footage of the $70,000 colored triangle rock. I did get it on a video screen down from in the cave, but I'd like to get video of it, but I don't know if I'm going to make it back down there. Hopefully we can. We will see, but I did get a sort of a video of it. But yeah, this town, they got this thing set up so neat. You can come out here and just wander around on your own through all these buildings, you know. And here's an old blacksmithing building. We'll take a look in there. But yeah, I might split this video in 2 parts just because there is so much. I might do the cave and then do the other video part of all these old blacksmithing tools and these buildings. Like I say, you get a chance to get out here, folks. It's stuff that you haven't seen. You might have seen some of it, but there's so much of this stuff that how old it is. I mean, this thing is old. This old forge. You know what I mean by old? Look at that. It's amazing. Totally amazing. I haven't even touched this little town they built. It goes on and on and on. Here's a little seamstress building where she sold hats and clothing and garments. Yeah, it's totally neat. So just one building after another building after another building. Here's the church. Got an old pipe organ up here. Yeah, it's really neat. Really neat. Really neat. Some neat stuff out here, huh, folks? Okay. See what this building is here. Here we got all kinds of history. The last miner in Dome Mine was in '49, the way it looks. Wow, they put that stuff behind glass. We'll walk down here to the hotel. See who's in the hotel today. But I am just stunned by all the work that's been done out here. Just stunned by the work. Wow. Here's the old hotel up there. You guys, this is Dome Rock Mine out here, Castle Rock. But it is really neat. Castle Dome Mining Museum is the correct name. And it's just south of Quartzsite a little ways on 95. You got to go down a gravel road a ways to get here. And it is really cool. They've done so much work out here. Totally amazing. There's the old jail. Somebody in there. I don't want to barge in on them guys. But yeah, no, we're just kind of wandering through this. There's an old safe down there. We got the old stove, cook stove. Man, talk about a bunch of, this must be the old hardware store. Tap and die sets sitting there. Dynamite boxes. Really neat. Really neat stuff. Bunch of drugs, medicine, and whatnot. Oh, in there's a dentist office. I don't know if I would have went to that kind of a dentist back then. It looks pretty crude. But wow. Look at all the old canned goods and stuff. All the old canned goods. A lot of priceless artifacts in here. A lot of priceless artifacts. You know. Silver bars down in there. Real silver bars. Really cool. Here's how they smelted some of that stuff. The smelting technique. Here's the back side of that dental room. No, not me. I don't think I'd do it. I don't think I'd go to that dentist. Old scales. Wow. Just all kinds of old artifacts. Amazing. Totally amazing. It's definitely a must stop, folks. It's definitely a must stop. Building after building after building. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another bar, of course. Huh? Another bar. Set them up, my friend. Look at that bar. Isn't that cool? It's even got the brass rail down there. Wow. Really neat. Like I say, it's a lot of the artifacts are just amazing. Totally amazing. I know I'm going to have to split this one up. I didn't want to, but it won't do it any justice if I don't. Meals all hours. Wow. Look at this. Look at all the old jars on the wall. Do you think that butcher block has any wear in it? Huh? Folks, I'm telling you, that butcher block's got a lot of wear in it. Look at this stuff. Wow. This is an amazing place. Totally amazing. They got this all blocked off and glassed out, so you can about imagine what's in here. All that blue, purple plating. Wow. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you guys can catch the colors or not. Again, this is Castle Dome Mining Museum in Ghost Town. Here's that front of that well drilling machine. I could use one of them up north at my property, but I don't think this would work. Wow. Yep. Just a beautiful place. You guys want to kill an afternoon, you could kill one out here, I'll tell you that. I'll put the small clip at the end on what the next video is going to be about on the second half of this. This is the cave video going down deep into the ground and rocks into the caves. This is actually gorgeous. Stunning, breathtaking views of these crystals and rocks. That's the actual colors of them, folks. The next video will have all that.